everyone, it's Kelly here, and today I'm going to show you how I created the background of this card using the masking technique. I'm just going to start with a panel of craft cardstock and some inexpensive painter's tape. And I'm just going to put a piece of tape around each side of the cardstock, creating a rectangle in the center. And by lining it up with the edge of your cardstock, you'll be sure to get a perfect rectangle in the middle. Once that's finished, I'm going to take my powder tool and rub it over my cardstock, since I'll be doing some embossing later. And I'm using the Designer Snowflake stamp set, and I'll be stamping a background of snowflakes using Versamark ink. And when I create a background like this, I like to start with the biggest image first and then fill in around it with the smaller images. I just find it works best for me and I get a more even pattern. And a couple things I like to do when I'm working with masking is stamp lots of the images off the edge of the cardstock. And I also like to hit each corner with an image. So in this case, I'll stamp a snowflake in each of the four corners of the rectangle. And you'll find when you pull off that masking tape, you'll have a much more defined rectangle area. So I'm just stamping one last image here in the corner. And then I'm going to remove my tape from the cardstock, just peel it up slowly, making sure not to tear your cardstock, and save those strips of tape because we're going to use them again later. And now I'm just going to sprinkle on some white embossing powder and hit it with my heat gun. And I like to just use my spoon here to tap off any excess embossing powder and just wipe away any with my fingers, or you can use a paintbrush, works great too. Now I've gone ahead and taped this panel of cardstock back down to my work surface, and I'm going to sponge on some white ink all over the background of this image. And I'm really concentrating on the edges, making sure I get a nice crisp line against those taped edges. And now I'm just removing the tape to reveal the final result. And you can see where I stamped a snowflake in each of those corners. It really helps to define the rectangle shape. And one more touch I'm going to add to my card is to use a clear glitter gel pen to do some outlining around the snowflakes. It adds some sparkle to the card, and it gives it a little dimension too. It almost gives a shadow look to the snowflakes. So to finish off the card, I added some twine around the border of my masked area and a sentiment from the Greetings for the Holidays stamp set. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.